Okay, so what we're making here is a roasted beet salad on top of a bed of dressed field greens with a little beautiful feta cheese. So let me show you, it's a two-part little recipe. Now here's a nice clean bowl, and here is some delicious organic green leaf lettuce. And this has been thoroughly washed and spun dry. That's very important, not for this to be wet. So we're gonna put, you know, not all of it, just enough for a decent serving. And then here we have our classic French vinaigrette that you probably have seen me made. If not, search around because you'll find a recipe for it. And again, you want this to be dressed, but you don't want it to be, you know, absolutely crushed with this stuff. So you put a little bit in there. Real important to season your greens because let's face it, they don't have a ton of flavor in themselves. So a little pepper like that and just a little touch of optional kosher salt. So we'll take these spoons, and when you're doing this, be careful. These greens are organic, they're expensive, so we don't want to really beat them up. We want to treat them with love. So get them well tossed, just like that. And now we're going to take just a simple bowl like this, and we're going to put a nice little mound of these right on here. And this is such a great first course. And people are not used to cooking with roasted beets or beets, so they're going to really love this dish. I hope you make it. So there, our greens are like that. Now we'll set these aside, and then we'll talk about our beets. Now these are organic beets. I bought these at my local Whole Foods store, and you should be shopping at Whole Foods because they've got unbelievable organics. So these are some beautiful beets, and all we did with these is peel them. We cut them up into these chunks, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, that's it. They were roasted in a pan. And you can see that I'll cut into these. These become very sweet. They're nice and caramelized. So what you want to do is cut chunks about 3/4 of an inch. You know, nothing super perfect here. This is a little fancy, but anybody can make this dish at home. And I really do hope you try it, because you're going to surprise your friends who aren't used to cooking with beets. So that's enough, and we're going to take these beets, and actually we'll just take the whole little cutting board and put them in there. We'll set that aside. So now we're going to take just a little spot of our vinaigrette, very little, because there's a little left in the bowl. That's it. Again, some black pepper, teeny bit of kosher salt. We're just going to give these a little toss. Now we'll take our greens again. And now we're going to take some of these unbelievably delicious beets. And the color contrast is gorgeous ruby red with this nice green. When you present this at the table, your friends are going to think you're some kind of culinary superhero, but it's very simple to do and very healthy. So we put those on there. And the finishing touch is a little Greek feta cheese. And this comes from sheep's milk, and to me it's the best quality. And this came in liquid. It's not one of those pre-packaged ones. It came soaking in liquid. And this is very high quality feta, made from sheep's milk. This is optional, but I think it really kicks this salad, you know, to a next level. So we'll just put a little bit of that, maybe a tablespoon. You don't want to overpower it. And that's the finished dish. Again, a very sexy dish with those beautiful beets. I hope you give it a try today. Thanks for joining me.
To see more tips, techniques, and videos, visit harvesteating.com. 4 seasons, 1 lifestyle.